the paid hardware tax. Qualcomm is now shipping fully capable silicon and charging you a monthly fee just to use the processing cores you already bought. In the last 30 days, partners like Meta have begun locking on-device features behind $20 monthly paywalls, essentially turning your local hardware into a recurring expense. This is not about cloud costs. The silicon in these devices is already doing the heavy lifting, but the software gates stay shut until the credit card clears. It marks a fundamental shift in the business model, from selling a product to leasing a capability. This architectural gatekeeping is officially known as the feature lock, and the financial implications for your car are even more expensive. The $65 billion rental. Qualcomm's automotive pipeline just hit $65 billion. But if you look at the Q3 earnings guidance for July 29th, the real story is in the software attach rate. The Snapdragon digital chassis is no longer just a set of chips. It is a platform designed for the software-defined vehicle where functions like autonomous lane keeping or advanced cockpit AI are treated as optional extras. Automakers are buying the hardware at near cost, while Qualcomm looks to capture the margin on the back end through these persistent digital keys. This creates a massive recurring revenue stream that stays active long after the initial vehicle sale. But the logic behind this move has less to do with engineering and more to do with the company's valuation multiple. The margin accretion play. Management is desperate to shed the hardware company label because Wall Street rewards software margins with far higher multiples. By pushing silicon as a service, Qualcomm is attempting to pivot from a cyclical hardware manufacturer to a steady, high-margin software business. This is why they just spent $4 billion to acquire Modular in June. They need the software stack to be as proprietary as the instruction set, ensuring that developers and OEMs cannot easily bypass the subscription layer. While the press releases talk about user choice, the accounting move is about stabilizing the bottom line against the volatile smartphone upgrade cycle. The hardware is now just a Trojan horse for the license agreement, the part no one wants to say. Qualcomm's transition to a subscription-first platform transforms the silicon industry from a one-time transaction into a permanent gatekeeping economy where the consumer never truly owns the performance of their device. This move towards silicon as a service, reinforced by the recent Modular acquisition and the $65 billion automotive backlog, indicates that the hardware lifecycle is being replaced by an extraction cycle. For operators and investors, this means the critical metric is no longer chip shipments, but the lifetime value of the software keys associated with each serial number. This strategy forces a trade-off where long-term customer resentment is weighed against the immediate gain of a higher price-to-earnings ratio. Watch the July 29th earnings call for the specific breakout of non-handset recurring revenue. If that number spikes, the era of buying a chip and owning its full power is officially over. Subscribe for more.